Roofnest Falcon XL. This is the roof nest and the rooftop tent that I decided to go with after looking at many different models that were available online. The main reason that I chose the Roofnest Falcon XL is it was 10 inches wider than the regular Roofnest Falcon. So inside here you get an extra almost a foot of space versus the regular Falcon, which I highly recommend going with the XL, which is only a 15-pound difference and almost a full foot more of space. Very comfortable is the mattress. It's a 3-inch memory foam mattress with a cover on it that can be taken off and washed. There's some nice storage here for putting things like a tent light. Got my toilet paper, got some books, my laptop over there. There's also some things to hold some stuff. I keep a firearm with me when I'm camping, and I just really like this tent. The zippers are great. Let me show you about the zippers here. If you want, you can hang this one down, and you can also roll them up and hook them together so that they're not flapping around, but it really doesn't make a difference. This is the side that my ladder is on, so this is the side that I'm coming in and out of. The zippers are very well made. Now you've got a bug barrier, a bit of a windbreaker. You can still see out great. You have this window on 3 different sides of the tent, 1 here, 2 there, and 3 being the front. The front is really cool because it has this canopy here that extends out, and it blocks from sun, rain, wind. It's a really nice feature. This tent was very well thought out when it was made. To my understanding, their headquarters is in Boulder, Colorado. So when you call in or have a question, you're speaking to somebody in Boulder, Colorado, and not another country. I'm 6 foot, 230 pounds. I've had this roof nest on my 4Runner now for going on almost 3 years. I've put a considerable amount of mileage, and it's still great. It still looks brand new. Here we're going to come out of the roof nest onto the ladder here. And one thing I'll show you guys that I like to do is with this ladder, I don't hook it completely fully on to the loops. I'm not recommending that you do that, but the reason I do that is so that there's no weight pulling down on the roof nest. All my weight is just being centered to the ground through the ladder, and that way I'm never you know, putting too much weight here on the roof nest, even though I don't think it would matter. I've got a little thermal 5-gallon camping shower here, a little lawn chair. But let's show you what this camp looks like. They call this a clamshell tent, I guess because it's kind of opened up like a clam there. And if you're in some real heavy wind and you're trying to sleep, you put your car facing the wind so that the wind goes over it aerodynamically. These are German-made struts. They can hold up to 75 extra pounds of weight even when extended. But the reason why I like the roof nest is because I already have a very capable vehicle for off-road, and as you can see, the pull, there's a lot of places that you're not going to be able to pull a camper or a Class C motorhome you're not going to be able to access the same trails and spots that I can with a 4Runner, with 4-wheel drive and off-road tires. But here it is. Here's the logo here, Roofnest, right next to its German struts. And I tell you, I really love this product. I'm sold on this product. I could tell anybody and a million people about how great Roofnest is, the quality of the build. This is called honeycomb aluminum, which, as you can see, it's been 3 years. There's no signs of rust or any wear. The setup is with Malone crossbars. As you can see there, the Malone crossbars are what Roofnest recommends. And these just, you know, tighten on real good to your crossbars. And I like this setup a lot because I do have a 4Runner. I can pop open my gate. So now I've got a camping setup here. I can even sit down here and eat. The dogs have a spot. My big boy Bubba sleeps in the back. Fox sleeps in the next row. And then I sleep up here, obviously. And it just makes a really convenient, quick setup when you're traveling, especially if you're trying to hit a few different places, let's say like in a 3 or 5 day period, and you've got a few different places in the area you want to go. If I wanted to leave right now, I could have this camp packed up in 10 minutes in the car driving away. These are very easy to close. I've seen some reviews and videos where people complain about when you're initially closing these, that sometimes the materials can get stuck on the outside. That's to be expected. That's okay. That's part of the process of closing the tent. You're going to need to stuff in the extra sides of the tent when you're closing it so that it closes completely, and that really doesn't take very long. That shouldn't be a deal breaker or a negative when that's just the way that the design actually works. Again, the Roofnest is made very well. I like the style of this more versus some of the more recent tents that I have seen, that where the windows and whatnot are a clear material. I don't know how strong that material is. I know that this material is made very well. It's very strong. I also don't see the reason for that. I would rather have the screen in the closed flap than a clear window. That's just my preference. I don't know, again, how long that clear window material will last. I have seen very good material like that on sailboats. But if you're looking to set up somewhere, you don't have to fool around with the tent. You're not going to have to worry about getting water under your tent at night if it rains. You're not going to have to worry about predators or something coming into your tent. I'm very well off the ground here and at a